Hi, I'm Mark Kline. I'm the Assistant Executive Director at the Club for Boys. The Club for Boys has been in Rapid City since 1963. And not only am I the Assistant Executive Director, I came as a member when I was 7. The Club for Boys serves all boys 6 to 17 years of age after school and when the school's out during the summertime. And the only thing the kids have to pay besides their behavior is a $12 a year annual fee. And we get a lot more for the $12 than one would expect. We have 5 age-based programs, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to 12, 12 to 14, and 15 to 17-year-olds. So all the program activities in those areas are based on the interests and the development of those boys of those ages. The social rec area, our games room, that's the melting pot of the club, kind of the heart. That's for all boys, all ages, and it's open all day long from the time we open until the time we close. You can always find a friend to play with out there and a lot of different activities. In addition to the games like pool, ping pong, speed hockey, we also do contests and tournaments all the time for boys to get involved in. Our cafeteria, we feed snacks every day after school. We also feed supper at night. Summertime, it's breakfast, lunch, and a snack. So kids that come down here are getting those basic needs met that way. Plus, we have a guidance program. We have a program that helps meet other basic needs, for example, like clothing in the winter time. We have a jobs program for our teens. We teach you how to get a job, how to keep a job, and some work ethics. And a lot of our teams get their first experience in a job here at the club as well, either behind our counter, at our thrift store as a cashier, or in our kitchen in a nutrition program. Besides the cafeteria, we have a teen center. And the teen center is really cool because it's their own space. Boys from middle and high school have a place of their own to go where they can learn more skills for life, like cooking, for example, balancing a checkbook. But there's also fun things, like they have the School of Rock where they can learn to be a DJ. They have Bob, which is Brothers of Barbecue, where they actually go out and learn how to grill and barbecue. So these are the kind of cool things in addition to just hanging out at the club that we have. We have 2 gyms plus an outdoor sports court for kids that are athletic and want to get involved in things like that. And in addition to all of that, we have an outdoor program. So if you want to be outdoors, there's hiking, there's biking, there's panning for gold. They teach you how to fish, they teach you how to shoot archery and marksmanship with actual .22s. So the variety of programs we have and activities for kids is pretty amazing for just $12 a year. Any boy 6 to 17 can come. Mostly it's the kids that have transportation and can get to the club. We bus from 7 different schools, and we're probably busing over 100 kids a day to come down to the Club for Boys. A big focus of the Boys Club movement was to prevent delinquency by providing a place for kids to go where they had fun things to do with other kids. You can't underestimate the social impact of being at the club. We have groups of alumni members that met here and are lifelong friends and still meet. And we have one group that's older than me even that meet for every Super Bowl. And they go from Minnesota to Colorado to Rapid City and they plan at different people's houses.
We're just excited to bring a program that allows the boys to come here after school, get onto their school account, their Clever accounts, their Google Classroom accounts, do their homework, find out what their missing assignments are, get some additional help so that they're able to be a kid when they're at home and not have to worry about the burden of homework.
Another thing about the Club for Boys is that we are proactive and we're also reactive. For example, we put out a survey to our parents and we asked them what would serve them better, for us to be open Monday through Fridays or Tuesday through Saturdays, which was our original schedule. And our parents overwhelmingly said consistency Monday through Fridays was more important than having something for kids on Saturdays. Another thing that came out is the Older Boys program. Back when gangs were starting up in Rapid City and there was a big concern, we saw that need, and the kids that are latchkey kids and kids on Friday nights and Saturday nights are the ones that are getting into trouble the most. And so we started a teen program, and it's now called Older Boys After Hours. And that's for any of our older boys 12 and older. They could stay until midnight when we first started, now it's just till 11, and have a place to go where they're off the streets, out of trouble, and having fun with other teens.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid here, it was a lot of the similar programs, but it has just evolved into what the kids bring, what's interesting in their life, and then we have to adapt to what their interests are, what's going on, the new trends, and then provide them an exciting opportunity to express themselves and be safe and interacting with other kids.